Hey, what is y'all boys? It's your boy Joville here, the Color Don. I'm here with another video. It's another Color Dot. This is a topic that I read today in my little shit, my little Bible. And I don't know what And it talk about some shit. It talk about some shit, boy. Talk about some shit. We'll get straight into it. This chapter right here hit me, and it's called You Are Always Searching for Freedom. It's a book for men by men, so I'm gonna read the preface of it. The essential masculine ecstasy is in a moment of release from constraint. This could occur when facing death and living through it, succeeding in and thus being released from your purpose, and in competition, which is ritual threat of death. The masculine is always seeking release from constraint into freedom. The feminine often doesn't understand these masculine ways and needs. Y'all hear that? Sounds like we love almost dying, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like we love almost dying. We love being close to death. Like, it do something for us. Do some shit to us. It builds us for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, where the feminine is just, all like, not on that time, and we're on that. Like, you feel me? We I'm not saying, bitch, you don't gotta be you feel me? Like, out here just doing shit. But as a man, it's like, if you got that feminine, if you got that masculine core, you know what I'm saying, you gonna have this urgency to, do that, get something out, you feel me? And the one of the best bullshit ways you could do it is being your dick. You feel me? Let's see. I'm gonna read this to y'all. I'm gonna read it to y'all. I'm gonna read it. Your basic motivation is to be released from constraint and experience the freedom on the other side. What are some of the most common forms of masculine ecstasy? Orgasm is one. The typical Yo.
I'll move the car. The hood faces this way. You got the trunk.
Oh, I was about to ask you that if I did it right. It's on the table.
I got it.
Orgasm is one. The typical masculine orgasm, as you probably know, involves a buildup of tension or constraint until the dam finally breaks and your tension and energy are released. The post-orgasmic state is one of death-like peace, an emptiness akin to a blissful oblivion. The masculine is always seeking to release this in one way or another. The masculine is always seeking this release in one way or another. Let me read that shit to y'all one more time. The post-orgasmic state is one of death-like peace. You dead, nigga. An emptiness akin to a blissful oblivion. You empty, nigga. The masculine is always seeking this release in one way or another. Am I cooking? Feminine goes on. Most sports provide this masculine thrill of release from constraint into freedom. Yada yada. People with masculine essences become insanely emotional during this ritual challenge and release. Bro, come on with that shit, bro. Come on. Damn. And if the freedom is achievement, all right, let's go, man. The typical masculine desire for freedom involves the feeling of death, which is the ultimate masculine fear and freedom in one way or another. Wait. The typical masculine desire for freedom involves the feeling of death, which is the ultimate masculine fear and freedom in one way or another. Orgasm is actually called petite mort, or little death in French. You say that you hope your favorite football team kills the other team, and you celebrate your financial killings with great glee. You know, I only got this part underlined, but we're gonna read. I just read this part. You see, we're gonna read this through to here. All right, guys. You are probably also familiar with darker aspects of the masculine desire for freedom. War, which is motivated by the desire for freedom, is a quintessential masculine pursuit. Most sports are ritualized war, but actual war itself resonates with the core of most men. Even movies about war, men being at their edge, giving it all they got up against death itself, motivated by a higher cause, evoke intense emotion in men. The capacity to face death for the sake of freedom, whether actually in war or ritually on the football field or chessboard, is the ultimate masculine act, evoking men's deepest emotions. This is the part underlined, right? The same capacity to face death is necessary for spiritual freedom, to live free in spirit. You must be willing to face your fears and let go of anything that limits your love. One more time. The same capacity to face death is necessary for spiritual freedom. To live free in spirit, you must be willing to face your fears and let go of anything that limits your love. To live in free spirit, man. With all that I just read, now let me really do it on y'all, you know. That's men. Free spirit, cuz. You feel me? We want to be free, cuz. You feel me? Women, cuz, they like the, you know what I'm saying? They like the fullness. We're more so the emptiness, should we say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it literal, but yeah, you know, if they're full, we're definitely the emptiness. So, let's go with these loops, bro. You gotta be able to like fucking let go of that bullshit, should I say, you feel me? You gotta be able to let go of that bullshit, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that shit don't serve you, you feel me? That shit don't serve you in love, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna help you, you feel me? And there's a thing this nigga Stuff is Cold say about what some like his homegirl asked him about why when she's in the light she keep going back to the dark, feel me? Yes, there was the dark. She said dark is this and that, you feel me? You know what she said was some shit she ain't trying to fucking let go of, you feel me? Some shit she could stop, but it just ain't, you know what I'm saying? People be trying to dibble and dabble, cause you either gonna live in light, cuz, or you gonna not, bitch. But all that dibbling and dabbling shit, cuz, shit gonna fuck with your head. Alright, look, man. I'm gonna give y'all this, and I'm gonna like fucking end the video. The attachment of comfort and security is what limits most men in their capacity to make a spiritual touchdown. The other team is your own need for private security. You are fighting a war with your own self-sense. To be free is to die to your need to be a separate self. What then could be constrained? Ego, death, absolute surrender to the point of oneness is the ultimate freedom. Few men ever release themselves enough to relax in this depth of freedom because they are afraid of absolutely no stress. No stress means no thoughts, no sense of protected self, no mission to accomplish, the end of the masculine game. Yet this stress-free, unprotected end of the game is exactly what you are always seeking through orgasm, financial killings, or winning a war. You are willing to experience lesser forms of masculine death and ecstasy, but you are unwilling to face the death of your separate self-sense and finally be the freedom you have only allowed yourself to taste in moments. That gotta have hit hard for some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? That gotta have hit hard. You know? You must own the primacy of your desire to be free, then you can enjoy the lesser forms of masculine ecstasy. You feel me? And the last part underlined was just this other part just to show the dynamic. But the feminine, on the other hand, is not seeking freedom, but love. A woman's bliss is not in emptiness, but in fullness, like I just told y'all. But y'all heard that shit, you feel me? You are willing to experience lesser forms of masculine death and ecstasy, but you are unwilling to face the death of your separate self-sense and finally be the freedom you have only allowed yourself to taste in moments, God. I know y'all know that type of freedom they talking about. I know that type of freedom they talking about, bro. That freedom you allow yourself to taste in moments is that freedom when you did some shit. You got some work, like you got this feeling. It's unexplainable. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Some shit you just raw. Like you just snap, made a hard song. You just spoke in front of the whole class. You know what I'm saying? Like you just did some shit for real. You feel me? You did some shit that feed your core. Like it's that feeling, cuz we don't rest in that feeling, cuz we don't allow ourselves to rest in that feeling. Cuz what they say. There's few men ever release themselves enough to relax in this depth of freedom because they are afraid of absolutely no stress. No stress means no thoughts, no sense of protected self, no mission to accomplish, the end of the masculine game. But it's not, cuz. It's not, cuz. Part of it. Trust and believe is part of that shit, you feel me? Let yourself rest in that shit, family. Let yourself be free in that shit. You allow yourself to taste them moments, fam. You feel me? Cause why not? You owe it to yourself. I don't know what you owe. I don't know your life. Feel me? Before I say that, no, you fucking owe it to yourself. I mean that. I just thought about it for like I mean that. You owe it to yourself to let yourself rest in that niggerness. You know what I'm saying? Like that niggerness, cause you right. You feel me? You snapping, trapping, rapping, like you feel me? Let yourself rest in that shit, family. Gonna be straight, you feel me? It's gonna be a hell of a journey too. Hell of a journey, bro. Yeah. I think that's it. I know I went a little off topic, but I hope y'all take something from this. All right, y'all, boy. It's your Ville, the Color Don. I'm out of here. Tired.